Alright, we have no time for an intro in this video, guys. Trump just launched a fucking coin called Trump Official, and it went to 30 billion with a B market cap. It is already too late to buy that, I would say personally, but people are still buying it to go for like a nice 2-3x from here. But yeah, how could you have bought that coin? How can you also make sure you buy the new coins? Because now the cycle is about to go fucking crazy. Everybody's gonna see this. Celebrities, sports stars, fucking retail, the normies, people who have no idea what the fuck crypto is, they're all gonna want to come in. This changes everything, but at the same time, it's very, very important to be careful with the hype. I know there's a lot of P&Ls going on right now. Probably you guys are seeing all over Twitter, everywhere. You guys are seeing people post like $1 million P&Ls, all this stuff. But I need you guys to not be overhyped, and that's why I'm making this video because you can still lose all your fucking money if you don't know what you're doing. And especially now more than ever, it's super overhyped, and a lot of people are gonna lose a shit ton of money. So it's very important to know, first of all, on Trump, like there were only about 40 people to 49 people, like 49 people who made over $1 million. Okay, it wasn't like it looks like everybody right now, but you don't get out of 490,000 holders, like only like 50 people made $1 million. Of course, there was a shit ton of people who made a shit ton of money, and I missed out on that one, obviously, because I went to fucking bed. But you have to understand what this means is something way bigger is about to happen. We are about to enter a time in history which is we have never ever seen before in the history of America and the history of this world. We have never had an American president tweet out a fucking crypto shitcoin. Like, what the fuck is even going on? Like, I don't even know. I don't even believe what I'm saying. Anyways, the meme coins are getting stupid. Let's get into the fucking video. So, first step, you have to have Solana on the fucking blockchain, right? So, first of all, go on Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, wherever you can buy crypto, and start, buying like 1, 2, 5 Solana. Send it over to your Phantom wallet, and now you have Solana on chain. Then you're gonna go on the link in the description to NeoBullet. This is the platform we're trading on right now. As you guys can see, there's like coins coming out every single day on this platform. You're gonna send Solana over from your Coinbase account or whatever account over to your Bullets account. You can go over to your wallets right here, and you can check all of your wallets. You can create a new wallet, and you can transfer the money over to your wallet. The next thing after that, step 2 is get NovaBot. So again, link in the description. You guys can use this NovaBot to connect with Bullets and trade really, really fast. The whole point is it gives you a quick buy button right here and allows you to buy super fast. So I'm not gonna go too in depth. Just get NovaBot. You can import your wallet from Bullets to there. There's a ton of videos online about NovaBot. I have a video in my Discord as well. Watch those videos and get NovaBot set up and Bullets set up, and you are good to go. Now, as you guys can see, there's a shit ton of coins coming out right now, and now that Trump's made this fucking coin, and the entirety of America is getting on shit coins, there are gonna be way more coins coming out. Everyone's gonna want to know how to buy these coins, what to do. So it's super important. First of all, you guys are super, super early right now. Like if you're watching this right now, and you should know exactly what to avoid because most of these coins, 99.9% are going to fucking zero or not even gonna go up. They're all drugs, and if you keep trading here and you're gonna keep trading these new creations or whatever the fuck, you are going to get absolutely obliterated, okay? This is the side of the meme coin culture nobody talks about. The amount of money you can fucking lose is actually fucking insane. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you guys to have a literally budget which you can afford to lose. Like, because you are literally gonna watch this video if you're new to meme coin game, and you will literally lose everything you fucking put in because you have no idea what you're doing. You're going up against people who've been doing this shit for fucking years, okay? Bitcoins have been around for fucking years. So you guys need to be very, very honest, like, okay, you know what, I'm probably gonna lose money in this, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. Before I made like my first couple big wins, I literally lost like $25,000 up front. Okay, that's literally what I did. So you guys are not gonna be able to avoid like the losses. You're losing is part of the game, but you have to understand, okay, I've got this much money to lose in the beginning, and then start learning from your losses, and then you'll go on like constantly. In the beginning you will absolutely lose, especially now with so many people coming in. You're gonna be so hyped, but you're gonna lose a fuck ton of money if you don't pay attention. How it's really, really important to buy coins super, super early, right? Like if you just go in here and you buy a coin that's 0 seconds, you'll be able to buy them super early, like right here. And how about this coin right here at 7K market cap, and it goes all the way up to like, let's say from 7K it goes all the way up to like 80K. I make a quick little 10x. But if I buy the 80K, I could go all the way down, correct? We already understand this. Buying super early is fine. But there are also times where you buy super early and the dev sells on you. So whenever somebody makes a coin, what's happening is the developer, a dev on Pump Fund, is putting money in that coin. And essentially, you are always going to be buying after the dev. It is impossible to buy before the dev. Even if sometimes you see transactions before the developer here, those are false. Like every single time, the dev always buys first. So it's actually possible to go into a coin super early and still lose money because the dev will sell on you. So you can't just go into every single coin here because eventually you will lose all your money even if you're losing like 5-10% increments all the time. So the number one most important thing to do is start tracking wallets. Okay, that's the number one most important thing to do because when you track wallets, you will only go into the trades which you know are good. I'm not saying copy trade people because if you copy trade people, you will literally get dumped the fuck on by them. But more so, you have to understand that okay, if I copy these wallets, at least I know what the fuck people are trading about. I would start out by tracking the top KOLs and KOL scanner, or go over to any of these new coins over here and start going over to top traders and just see okay, what traders are actually doing really good. This guy hasn't made that much money. If you look at his wallet, he made like 12k like all time. This guy made 600k all time. So you can copy this wallet right here, go on the left side to wallet tracker, and then just add a wallet, and you can put the wallet address in and say good trader and turn alerts on for this guy, and you can now see whenever this guy trades on the bottom left, you will see whenever this guy is like buying or selling something. Okay, and you can see I saved a bunch of insiders over here as well. So there are a lot of different ways you can find wallets and track them. Super important so you understand what's going on in the market. Trust me guys, there's gonna be so much hype around this subject. Like everyone's gonna be getting into coins. It is imperative that you don't get caught up and fogged by the FOMO. Yes, it feels like absolute shit to miss out on plays and seeing people make a shit ton of money, but you have to understand a lot of people are losing so much money that even if they get a big win, it just barely covers for what they paid. Right? This is a zero sum game. This is literally a zero sum game. One man's loss is another man's gain. So you have to understand and go in with the mentality of it's easy to make money fast, but it's also easy to lose all your fucking money even faster. Right, so the first thing is after you track wallets, you should be trading with a group. You should never be trading alone. The second thing is literally do not fucking trade alone. Just don't do it. Get some friends, get some homies, comment down below, talk to the people inside of the comment section. Just get people from somewhere. I have a Discord down below for free. You guys can check that out. Just go anywhere you can to a little trading group and start trading with people because it is impossible to trade alone and make a shit ton of money, especially now when you have all these people who have like made all this money over the last 1-2 years. You're not gonna be able to go up against 1,000 people or 100, like all these fucking FNF groups, and think that you're gonna go in alone and fucking trade alone. You're not gonna be able to do it, dude. It's not gonna work out for you. But you need to be able to trade with the team. Otherwise, you are basically just fucking yourself over already. Not to mention, if one guy trades and like you can learn from like 10 people's lessons, you will learn from everybody's lessons. Like, okay, yo, I fucking figured out how to get bundle tracker. Oh, I figured out this guy's domain is aged. Oh, I figured out this guy is doing, Twitter bundling or whatever. So it's super important to do that and have all of them use different tools like bundle trackers, website checkers. We'll get into it in a second here. Right, so the most important thing after you've got wallet tracking and whatever is identifying scam coins. Okay, now pay attention. 99% of the time, like I said earlier, most of these coins are going to fucking zero. If you go on the left side, it's new creations. Middle are the creations that are like going popping off. On the right side, you can see coins that already graduated to fucking radium, and many of them went to zero. For example, Noct. This coin right now went up all the way to 120k. You bought in here with $1,000, boom, you're back at fucking zero. If you go down to a coin on the right side here, let's say you bought T Neos. Oh, it's an interesting narrative. Let's say you bought on your way up to 180k, you peak at 400k, you don't sell, you go back down to zero. Like every fucking coin is gonna go to fucking zero. Just pay attention. I will tell you guys everything I know about avoiding rugs. Okay? So, first of all, rule number one: do not fucking buy in every single coin you see here. What's gonna happen, right, is whenever you're seeing these new coins come out, there's all these little dev hats: 3%, 6%, 3%, 4%, 9%. This is on NeoBullX, by the way. These dev hats means how much of the supply does the developer own. So for example, if I click on this coin, Natsuri, you can see the developer bought 3 Solana worth, right? That means they bought about $750 worth. The one Solana is $240 right now. So he bought 3 Solana worth. If I buy in right now, the developer can just sell on me and basically take about 20% off my Solana that I put in. So I will instantly lose money right now if I put it in, and the developer will dump on me, and I will essentially lose like not a lot of money, but it's going to start adding up. So whenever you see a developer owns like a high amount of supply, like 5, 10, 20% or something like that, be very careful with trading those trades because it could just be a rug and you will lose a good amount of money. Number two, these rat wallets. whenever it's an insider holding, this is rat wallets basically means people are insiders in this wallet, like in the coin. Do not fucking buy those coins most of the time. Now, of course, Trump's token was also insider to fuck, but that's a whole different story, right? Most of the time, you don't want to be buying these rat wallet accounts because what's going to happen is they're going to be giving their token to 10, 20 people in the beginning, and then when you buy in, it goes to fucking zero. Like it gets rugged so fucking fast. Like it's super important to understand these things, guys. Because the thing is, if you don't understand these things, it's so complicated. Like avoiding these scam coins is so complicated. You'll enter in with the hype to make a shit ton of money, and you will lose everything you have. So make sure you're right, taking notes or whatever the fuck you want to do here. Now the third thing is, a lot of these coins, you get a chance of adding Twitter, website, Telegram to them, right? And many of these AI projects will just put their Twitter in here. You can see Mint AI Soul, right? And you can join Jan 2024. This account was created literally this month, most likely with a purpose to scam people. So what they do is they will create an AI coin, they will make a Twitter, and then they will spam post the coin on fucking Neobolex, and you will think it's a real project, and then they'll be like, guys, be careful, we haven't launched yet, and they'll fucking rug the shit out of you when they launch. So again, another fucking problem. If you see somebody like actually rug, like if one of these tweets rug, make sure you block the account, because if you don't block the account, what's gonna happen is they're gonna change their name and you're gonna get rugged again and fucking again. So whenever you see somebody actually rugging, block them on your Twitter account. So next time you go over to Twitter, you will see if they reused it. Like just you already have them blocked. Another way you can check these tweets is you can literally go in the Discord down below. I made a Discord down below called Trench Gods, and literally in the section here we have the Twitter reuse section. You can type a slash Twitter reuse, and you can go over to the Mint AI Soul, for example, this project, and I want to check it. I'm gonna put their username, and I can see, look, this one has been reused like fucking 10 times. It was called Solka AI a month ago. Ralter. So you already know this is fucking reused to fuck, like most of the time. So you know it's probably a fake project. So this can save you a shit ton of time and money. Same thing website reuse. You can literally go in here and go on to the website reuse section. Bundle checker just checks if there's like bundles. So for example, if a token gets launched and the dev buys like 10 different accounts, you can check that it's a fucking bundle token so you can get the fuck out and not get in because it's already been distributed to like a lot of people at the same time. So always really, really important to use these tools. They'll save you so much fucking money. Domain checker checks exactly how long a website has been around for. If they made the website right now and they bought the domain like 1 day ago, you know it's a fucking insta scam and don't get into it. So these things are super, super important to use to understand what rugs are and what to not get into, especially when you're trading coins that have gone to the right side over here. So for example, Nox, this one fucking rugged to hell, right? If we go on the Twitter, we can just go on the Twitter right here. We're gonna type in Twitter reuse. This one was actually not reused, like this was just knocked frames 13 hours ago, but the account was made 13 hours ago. You can see join January 2025. The account was literally created fucking 13 hours ago right here. And you already know this was gonna be a fucking crazy ass rug. You go on their site, looks cool, you go over to domain checker, and boom, this domain was literally registered on 18th January. So you know it was an insta fucking rug. You would have never bought into this token, potentially having yourself $1,000 fucking dollars if you bought it at the top. So it's super fucking important to use these trackers. I also have put a bunch of tools in here for you guys, so you guys can check market caps, pump fund reports, new tweet launches, a shit ton of stuff. You can look into it later. But essentially, you need to use tools actively to track what the fuck people are doing. Otherwise, you will get constantly rugged. Right, so you know about dev wallets now, you don't know about rat wallets now as well. And you also know about using tools. The next thing you guys need to understand is I would, in the beginning, strictly trade Twitter narratives, okay? So this tweet that Trump just came out with today, I have a free Twitter tracker in my Discord. It literally caught this tweet early. If you go far enough, we literally had Trump tweeting and it instantly caught this, and some guy made like a 20x on that instantly. So you should always have Twitter tracker open on the right side, because you never know, Elon Musk could make a coin or something could happen and you'll miss it if you don't have a tracker open, and you can instantly buy in on that token. Because what's going to happen is when a token comes out right here and you just see it coming on the left side, you will know it's going to go crazy because people are literally fucking buying the shit. Like people are going to be tweeting about the shit, so they're going to buy the shit. Most news, you have to understand that most meme coins actually are traded because of tweets and news, right? So all these coins are essentially is what the world's attention is going on right now. Trump made a coin recently. That's why you can see all the fucking attention right now is Trump meta, Trump, D-Trump, Trump dump, Fred, whatever, like Trump dog, Fred Trump, Trump daddy. Like they're fucking making coins about Trump's dad or whatever. Like there's all this fucking shit going on because it's Trump meta. So whenever a new meta comes out, it's essentially what's happening in the world. This is the same thing, but news. You could call this is the news. What's trending right now? That's what matters. So you can go over to the Twitter tracker, add one in your own like Discord server if you want. It's called Tweet Shift, or you can go down below for free, check it out, and you can get the free Twitter tracker in our Discord. But essentially, it's super important to use Twitter tracker all the time, especially if you're new. If you just stick to only trading Twitter narratives, you'll be fine. Because right now, if you go and trade random fucking coins, you will get absolutely obliterated, even if you buy fast enough, because you're trading random fucking coins. Of course, buying random coins early enough, you could get a 10-20x as well, and that's the lowest risk, highest reward play. But at the same time, you don't know what the fuck you're doing yet. So it's very important to go over to Tweet Tracker and just trade strictly Twitter-based narratives. And guys, literally, the Discord server is super cool. People are scanning it all the time. Like, it's an amazing place to be in, and it's free to join. Most of the game is just about avoiding scams. That is a weird fucking line. Most of the game is about fucking avoiding scams because every single day, right now, there are 50,000 tokens that come out, and about 1% of them, about 500 tokens, make it to like 100k. Right? So you have a 1% chance every day, unless you get really good at catching these tokens. The other 49,500 are literally created to lose you money. It is super important to understand your odds, and there's only going to be probably one or two runners every single day that go to like 100, 500x, right? But you can catch most of these 1% and you can make a shitload of money on them. The most important thing is not to just go over here and click on everything you fucking buy, because you will get fucked, right? So while tracking, get in the community, understand what scams are. The next thing I would tell you guys is try to be online as much as possible. The longer you guys are staring at the charts, the longer you guys are looking at what's going on, the better I would say it's gonna be, right? So for example, me personally, I'm literally gonna be getting friends who are gonna be watching the chart for me in different times at all times. Now, of course, you're not gonna be able to catch every single thing because there's so many tokens coming out, and sometimes just miss them. Like most of the time, you should trade from 8 a.m. in the morning USA time to about 8 p.m. But sometimes some Legion calls happen at like 11 p.m. or like 12 a.m. Now you can't just fucking give up in your entire life and do nothing else, right? Like the most you can do is sit down and add Neo Bullets all fucking day, and when you're on the go, you can use like a bot like Nova or GMGN. For example, GMGN is another bot that you could use for trading on the go. So essentially, what this platform can do for you is when you're, let's say you're like outside, right? And you're like going outside and you're not on your PC, because obviously you can't stay on your PC for all the time. Set up a bot for that. You know, you can have Nova bot and Bullets for when you're on your setup, which is when I trade most of the time. And you can have a bot like GMGN or Bloom or something like that to trade when you're away. These guys have pretty fucking insanely fast fills as well, and a lot of different features. But essentially, this way, what you can do is you can start by trading on Neo Bullets as much time as you can, and then you can have the other bots on Telegram where you can start trading with them when you are not at your setup. Because let's say a tweet happens, right? Let's say you get into a tweet, you're watching Twitter Tracker, you get a notification, and Elon Musk tweets his picture of his dog, and you're not at home. Then you can just open Telegram quickly, and you can go over to Sniper bot and just put the Solana amount you want to put in, like 5 Solana, 1 or 2 Solana, and you can snipe it on the go on your phone, because you can track everything on your phone. Of course, it's a bit harder to do that if you're outside and a big play happens, like this Trump play yesterday. It literally happened when people were literally at fucking dinner or outside or sleeping. If you're sleeping, of course you can't do shit, but if you're outside, you can use it on the go, and it can be really useful for you. Like, all we're doing is boosting your odds, because at the end of the day, it's all about boosting your fucking odds. We're using Bullets to get the fastest updates on the coins coming out. We're using NovaBot to buy them really quickly in our setup, and we're gonna use GMGN to buy them when we're on the go. There's not much more we can do than that. You're gonna miss some plays, you're gonna lose money on some plays, but once you have all these tools and all the bundle checkers and everything, at least you have the highest possible chance of winning. Of course, you also want to buy as soon as possible. You don't want to buy super late. So if you buy super late, you will have a way bigger downside than an upside. So like I said, there's so many things I need to cover. Like, it will literally take me 2 hours to cover everything, from scams to tools to like best practices. There are 1,000 things you have to be aware about, but just be mostly careful about rugs, dev candles. Understand that there are rats in the game and there are insider wallets, and be careful of those. Don't buy into everything. Use every single tool I mentioned in the video for you guys. Most of them are free. Literally everything is free, apart from like if you want to get the paid Discord. Everything is literally else is free to use. But yeah, guys, we're in the super cycle now. This is gonna be absolutely fucking insane. The next 6 months, 4 years could be absolutely crazy. I was thinking this could die out any moment, and it still could. But after seeing what Trump has done, and after seeing how the whole world is reacting and everybody is now looking at meme coins, I don't know. I really don't know if this could last longer than I thought it would. So get ready, lock the fuck in. You guys got this. Peace.